AFC between the Cincinnati Bengals and the Jacksonville Jaguars. Ready to get this game started. Here's Evan McPherson. And we're off from Jacksonville. And this will be a touchback, so we're going to need our first snap to see the first action of this game. Offense out now to get us started. It's 1st and 10.
Hey, run! Hot.
Off the play action, it's Lawrence. That is caught by Brian Thomas Jr. And he has it right near midfield here. Looks like about a yard short. It's a pickup of 14 yards as the chains reset. 1st and 10 from a yard shy of midfield.
At the 49-yard line.
Hey, tomato. Hot. Here we go.
Lawrence working from the gun. And someone stepped in. It's intercepted. And the Bengals have an early opportunity after the interception on the game's first series. So the first drive of the game ends not in points prop, but in an INT.
And I get it. Opening drives aren't always going to end up with points or a touchdown. Good thing, though, there's a lot of opportunities left to make up for that miscue and go get yourself back in rhythm and back on script.
And his first pass falls incomplete. He had a block throw, was on target. Gotta help your guy out early in the game, right?
Yeah, it's not on the quarterback. I think we can all see that that was a catchable ball. But I've got a feeling he'll volunteer to take some of the blame anyway. That's just the way he's wired.
11 MT, 11 MT. 11 MT, Kate.
On 2nd and 10 now, it's Burrow. Catch made by Chase Brown. He dodged the tackle. And he's going to take this in. Touchdown, Cincinnati. The Bengals pick it off and get points on the ensuing drive. Well, Brock, they could prove me wrong, but I don't think touchdowns are going to come that easily the rest of this game. But starting out, we all welcome a quick score.
Yeah, not a lot of energy exerted, right? Not a lot of their cards shown just yet. They only got a couple plays into their strategy, and they found pay dirt. A lot of mystery still to come with what they're going to do schematically. A lot of answers have to be found defensively.
Okay, well, that one's over the 20, the landing zone, and almost everything else we got here today. So that football coming out to our 35-yard line. 1st and 10 coming up. Jaguars ready to take advantage of some good field position they've got here.
Piece of 24.
Here's Travis Etienne on the ground. This drive's quickly headed in the wrong direction. First play set down behind the line. That's a nice quick correction for this front, Brock. Give up the big play and then get a little back on the very next one.
Exactly the kind of response you want to see from your defense. You got to forget about the big play for now and stay focused on that next snap.
An option give here to Etienne. He finds a little opening, but not much. Picked up about 4 on 2nd down. Working quickly here.
11.
It's a gain of 5. Brings up 3rd and
Throwing his
7.
Lawrence on 3rd down. Has him on the quick hitter. And they're going to bring him down just on the other side of midfield. Moving quickly, trying to get set.
13 yards on the play. That's good for a Jaguars 1st down.
Big
1st
13
and
heavy.
10 at the 49-yard line.
Here we go.
Etienne gets it on his own read. Drives this across midfield and down into enemy territory. A dose of the hurry-up offense here.
45-yard line. 4 yards on the pickup. 2nd and 6.
QB keeping it here. The 2nd down option. He finds him 16 yards and a new set of downs.
And just in case this offense didn't have enough to contend with, now you got to worry about a quarterback that could do what he just did. Took the ball himself for a big run.
1st and 10 at the 29-yard line.
Ready.
Coming to the line for another 1st and 10.
Hey, easy. Ralph. Hey, Ginger, tight. Hot.
Lawrence in the pistol. Ooh, he got hit as he was throwing, and unsurprisingly, it falls incomplete. 2nd down coming up.
That is a DB's best friend, pressure. That pressure earned that incompletion. They came in before he could find a target and hit him to alter that last-second attempt to get rid of it.
Hey, go. Here we go.
On 2nd down, it's Etienne. And they're on him after about a 2-yard gain. Stopped by the 1st rounder from Texas A&M. That's Shamar Stewart.
Brought down at the 26.
Okay, that's a run that's ho-hum on the stat sheet, but if you see a bigger play on the ground later on, it'll largely be because of a play just like that one, softening up the front and opening the door for a bigger gap in the future.
Pass caught. It's Hunter. And he is well clear of that marker. That effort's going to set them up with a 1st and goal.
A gain of 17 yards. That's another Jaguars 1st down.
Hey, Ginger.
1st and goal at the 9-yard line.
Hot.
They'll run. Etienne. And he's into the end zone. Touchdown, Jacksonville. The Jaguars reach pay dirt for the 1st time this game. Travis Etienne, the touchdown. Little able to connect on the point after. And the Jaguars tie this game 7-7. So we've got a tie ball game now as they send this away. And he wasn't chancing a return there, putting it out on the back of the end zone for a touchback.
35-yard line.
On 2, ready?
Good starting field position awaits the Bengals as they get set for 1st and 10. Burrow on the play action. Nothing there left side as it ends up incomplete. Not on the same page with his tight end. So it'll be 2nd down.
Gun.
Burrow setting up the play action. He's going to loft one deep to the left. This is caught inside the 15. This is going to make it down to the 6. That's going to set him up with first and goal.
11.
That's good for our Bengals. First down.
11.
First and goal, Cincinnati.
From the red zone on first. Almost had 6, but can't find him in the end zone. Incomplete.
That's going to be a play tomorrow. When they watch it on tape, they're going to be kicking themselves a bit, Kate. You get man-to-man coverage down in the red zone, you got to take advantage of it. It's hard. Zone coverage and the windows are so tight. You get man, got to find a way to win.
Play action now. Burrow. He has the catch, but no, he can't get down in bounds. Oh, Brock, it was nearly a touchdown, but they're going to say it's incomplete. And as that one falls incomplete, Brock, the pressure ticks up just a bit because this has been too good a drive to not pay it off in the end zone.
Yeah, Kate, it's time to find your best matchup. Unless you're already committed to going for it on fourth, you've got one more shot. Players, not plays. Get it to your best player.
And it's incomplete on third and goal. Yeah, so a bit stubborn there, Brock. They just kept throwing for it after pass fell incomplete. Now they've got fourth and goal.
Yeah, and you and I both know what's going to happen when these old linemen run off the sidelines, the big fellas. They're not going to be too happy about not putting one run on the board.
No, sir. To the air again. It's Burrow. Oh, they got it. Intercepted along the goal line. That's Jordan Lewis. And the Jaguars get the football just short of their 20. That's the interception and return.
Hey, listen, whether he swatted that down or made the pick, either way, this defense is going to be celebrating one heck of a goal line stand. But I'll tell you this, that pick, what it does, Kate, it creates a little seed of doubt in that quarterback's mind the next time he's down there.
Here's ETN to begin the drive. And they blow up the opening play of this drive. Love the aggressiveness from this defense.
I know from the position of the quarterback, Kate, sometimes you hand that ball, you put it in the belly of the running back, and you send him right into the teeth of a buzzsaw. You can feel it from the jump, and that call from the defense, well, it came at the perfect time.
Red on red.
Second down, ETN gets it again. And all he can get is a yard here, Brock. It's going to be third down.
It'll be this group's job watching the film to find all these plays. The ones that amount to really very little statistically and identify what was needed to just make them a little bigger, stretch them further. Afterthought plays now, they could be the big gains in next week.
Tried to float that one in, and the defender's there for the interception. DJ Turner comes up with it. And the Bengals will take over at the start of the next quarter. It's a big momentum swing on the final play of our opening quarter. Both teams neck and neck so far. Back to Everbank Stadium in just a bit.
I'm fine, ready?
Time for our second quarter. It'll be Bengals football to begin. They're set up with it after the pick to end the first. He's throwing deep to the left side. And the catch is made. Touchdown, Cincinnati. The Bengals parlay the interception into points. T. Higgins, the touchdown.
A receiver this skilled, well, he's got every route in his back pocket. But sometimes simple is better. No complicated cuts, no double moves. You just go run right by him.
McPherson at the point after. The point after splits the uprights. And the Bengals break that tie and now lead by 7.
Jaguars 7.
Here's McPherson on to handle the kickoff. And he got all of that one out of the back of the end zone for a touchback.
At their own 35-yard line.
The Jaguars in a good starting spot here, coming up on 1st and 10.
On red.
On the ground to begin this drive with ETN. They'll cobble together a yard there. Brought down by Trey Hendrickson.
I don't think that's the amount that they were looking for there, Kate. Going to lead to some shuffling around here in the playbook. Find a more aggressive call on second.
Following that little 2-yard run, it's 2nd and 8.
Lisa 24. Here we go.
ETN again. Oh, man, nothing for him again, Brock. It has been a struggle all game as this one's quickly mocked up, too.
At the line of scrimmage. No gain on the play. It's
Great
now
job.
3rd and 8.
ETN on 3rd down. And he's going to be stopped real shy in that 1st down marker. Call it a yard. That means 4th down coming up.
On the tackle. A gain of only a yard. It's 4th down.
And that offense isn't budging. They're going for it.
Hey, run. Hey, here we go.
4th down. Here's Lawrence. He's going to try to drop it in deep right. He's got it inside the 10. One of their biggest plays of the game, and it comes on a 4th down gamble. They'll break the huddle and come up on 1st and goal.
Easy. Ralph.
First and goal.
From the gun, ETN gets it. And he's brought down by a collective effort there. Only 1 yard on the carry. Moving quickly, trying to get set again.
Pickup of 2. Brings up 2nd and goal.
They go to him again. And this time he's got it. Touchdown, Jacksonville. The Jaguars can tie it up in the 2nd after cutting into the lead. Travis Etienne, the touchdown. It's what every player who scores a touchdown wants to do, Brock. He wants to get right back there and put another 6 on the board.
I've never met an NFL player content with 1 end zone trip in a game.
Nope.
Yeah, if you're content, you're not making it to this league. You get one, you're instantly thinking of another, and the fortunate few are able to actually deliver on it.
Now after tying this game up, they're all set to send her away. And he just sends this out and over the end zone, so no threat of a return. They're going to spot the ball up at the 35 to begin this drive. Good starting field position awaits the Bengals as they get set for 1st and 10. Off the play fake, Burrow escapes out to the left. And he just hucks this one away. Wasn't going to risk a throw or force something. It brings up 2nd down.
Kate, I got to believe he harkened back to that earlier pick and thought the better of making another. Getting outside the pocket, he was either going to try to run for it, had nowhere to go, so he simply threw it away.
Here we go.
On 2nd and 10, Burrow again. This is a heater going deep. This has been a trend, yet another interception. And the Jaguars will have the football at the 35. First and 10 coming up. Jaguars ready to take advantage of some good field position they've got here.
Silver.
Out of the gun, a give to ETN. Well, he continues to find no traction on the ground here, Brock, as they bring him down for no gain.
A loss of a yard. Brings up 2nd and 11 at the 34-yard line.
They go right back to ETN. Defender gets to him right around the line. It's going to be marked as no gain. So, Brock, that means 3rd down coming up.
A gain of a yard brings up 3rd and 10.
Inside handoff goes to ETN. Play not developing as they had hoped. So that's a loss of yardage, Brock. 4th down coming up. Offense up to the line fast.
J. Hill. A loss of 2 yards. It's 4th down.
Trying on 4th down. It's Lawrence. And that's going to wind up incomplete as their gamble doesn't pay off. They're going to turn this one over on downs.
Incomplete.
You know, Kate, I don't think I've ever met a defender that cares. All they want to do is get off the field. Doesn't matter if it's a drop pass, deflection, breakup, even an interception. Challenged by the offense to get one more stop to get off the field, and that's exactly what they did.
Trying for the touchdown. He had it for a moment, but a great defensive play to jar it loose. Incomplete.
Well, that was almost one of those nice chunk plays you like to see in the NFL, Kate, before he was able to recover and provide the hit and ultimately dislodge the football. You like to see that physical edge and scrappiness to contest any kind of shot plays down the field.
Going all the way to the end zone here. Caught just shy of the goal line. And he's going to take this in. Touchdown, Cincinnati. The Bengals just need 2 snaps to steal the lead. T. Higgins, the touchdown. His 2nd scoring catch of the game. That one splits the uprights. And the Bengals break that tie and now lead by 7. Here's McPherson on to handle the kickoff. And that one flies right on past the end zone. Did not make an effort to even hit the landing zone, Brock. So they're going to gift him a drive starting at the 35. The Jaguars in a good starting spot here, coming up on 1st and 10.
Hey, go!
They'll give this up the middle to Etienne. No progress on 1st down, and that'll bring up 2nd and 10. Offense to the line fast.
No gain on the play. Brings up 2nd and 10 at the 35-yard line.
Here we go.
This is Etienne. Not much space available there. Maybe 2. That brings up 3rd down.
Sometimes you just feel like in the background of every ho-hum run is a bigger play that just needed one more component. Hit that extra block a little longer, find the lane quicker. The defender may be a half step late, and this could have been much, much more exciting.
All right, let's go. Hey,
They'll throw 3rd and long. Trying for the deep ball. They connect on the deep shot. We're at the 2-minute warning now from Everbank. And it's the Jaguars with a 1st and 10.
on red. Here we go.
Now he gives to Etienne running right. And 2nd down is going to be a good bit tougher. Can't even get back to the line. This play loses yards.
It's a loss of a yard. Brings up 2nd and 11. At the 15.
Trying it right side with Etienne. And he will not score, but that does set him up front with 1st and goal, less than a yard away from the end zone.
That result right there is why coaches all across all levels of football and defense talk about good, solid tackling, Kate. It's not just to hear themselves talk. It's to make sure that we...
And he runs it across. Touchdown! The Jaguars earn the chance to tie it before halftime. Trevor Lawrence with the touchdown. He finds his way in on the sneak. On his Little for the extra point. Right down the middle. It's good. And the Jaguars tie this game at 21. So we've got a tie ball game now as they send this away. Okay, well, that one's over the 20, the landing zone, and almost everything else we got here today. So that football coming out to our 35-yard line. Good starting field position awaits the Bengals as they get set for 1st and 10. Good play action here. Burrow. That one is incomplete. Couldn't hang on through the contact.
Okay, this quarterback gets out of the pocket, genuinely a coin toss whether he's going to keep it with his legs or put it in the air. Sigh of relief there defensively as that ball falls incomplete.
Following the incompletion, we stay at the 35. It's 2nd and 10.
11 MT.
They're going play action. Pass come along the sideline by Gesicki.
I think if you look up in phase in the defensive encyclopedia, that is a picture-perfect form of it. He was all over him in coverage, really forcing the incompletion.
No connection on the last play. Now it's 3rd down.
11. Here we go. 180.
3rd and long for him here. Has it downfield. It's Chase. That great play is brought to an end as this one reaches the 35-yard line.
11.
The Bengals, 1st down. 1st and 10 at the 35.
Burrow now on 1st down. Higgins downfield, and he has it. Touchdown, Cincinnati. The Bengals get some late points and the lead. T. Higgins, the touchdown. His 3rd through the air this game. Extra point added on by McPherson. And the Bengals break that tie and now lead by 7.
Jaguars 21.
Here's McPherson on to handle the kickoff. And he wasn't chancing a return there, putting it out on the back of the end zone for a touchback. 1st and 10 coming up. Jaguars ready to take advantage of some good field position they've got here.
Go, let's go. Think right open.
From the shotgun, Lawrence. Bengals get to him and take him down. Jags working fast here, trying to get back to the line.
13 second and 20 at the 25-yard line.
Go. Here we go.
Out of the gun, Lawrence. Oh, brother, it's another interception. Jordan Battle with the INT. And the Bengals get the football back with minimal time to go in our half.
Well, we're watching the defense not just generate turnovers, but really add to them. A return like that, think about it, that's 4 or 5 plays that you just saved your offense from as they try to make that interception, yet another one, count.
And the catch is made. Touchdown, Cincinnati. The Bengals will add to their lead at the end of the half. T. Higgins, the touchdown. His 4th receiving score of the game. And that is his 4th touchdown reception of the game. And if you wonder how rare that is, only a couple of active players have ever achieved it in their careers, and it's been done less than 50 times in league history. That one right down the middle. And the Bengals double their lead to 14. Here's McPherson on to handle the kickoff. So no return this time. Let's see if they run a play or if they just decide to kneel out the half.
At their own 35-yard line.
This drive starts with barely any time left. 13 seconds in the half.
Hey, go. Hey, I'm going. Hey, son. Silver.
First down throw, Lawrence. He's going to loft this deep down the left sideline. And that's incomplete, and it also stops the clock with just 5 seconds left. Brian Thomas Jr., his intended target. And it sets up 2nd down.
You know, I say this all the time. You get down there to the red zone, and things happen so fast. Those windows close in a hurry. The quarterback's fortunate that was one hand and not 2 hands that got on the football.
Following the incompletion, we stay at the 35. It's 2nd and 10.
19, Tiger, 19.
Not taking any risks here, keeping this one on the ground. And the stop is made as he drives this to the opposing 43. That's halftime of this contest. We'll join both teams in taking a short break. More of the NFL on EA Sports in just a moment. Shades of the 2009 Super Bowl. They're going onside kick to begin the 2nd half. And the Bengals hands team does its job recovering that kick. And he's able to reach the 40 on that play. Cincinnati into formation. It's 1st and 10.
Here we go.
Off the play fake, he'll throw. Escapes the pocket. Jordan Lewis. And the Jaguars will set up just a little bit shy of the 40 following the tackle. The Jaguars in a good starting spot here, coming up on 1st and 10.
At their own 38-yard line.
Here's ETN on the give. And they're all the way across midfield before he's brought down. The end result there, 15 yards and a first. One play in, Brock, and this drive is already in enemy territory.
First down.
Hey, run!
1st and 10 at the 47.
Going to the ground again on 1st. He has this one past the 50 and will start downhill into Bengals territory. Need a better result than that last run. It's 2nd and 8.
It's 2nd and 8.
18 Cardinal.
Now a give running right. He mix it in for the Jacksonville touchdown. The Jaguars Start the second half with some needed points. Brian Thomas Jr., the touchdown.
On for the extra point.
Little tax on the extra point. The Jaguars took the lead in half. It's down to 7. And just like that, we're back to a one-possession ball game as the kickoff is away. And he got all of that one out of the back of the end zone for a touchback. Good starting field position awaits the Bengals as they get set for 1st and 10. Not deterred by that pick. He's throwing again. Gets it to his man, Mike Gesicki. And he's going to just get this across midfield before he's taken out of bounds. One play in, Brock, and this drive is already in enemy territory. 1st down, Burrow to throw. They put some air under it, deep down the left. And this is going to end up incomplete. He really aired it out there on 1st down, but just couldn't make the connection. Well, even with the pick on that last drive, partner, he is showing no hesitation whatsoever.
Now, in order to play this game, Kate, at this level, you've got to be aggressive. You can't let a previous mistake really affect your next decision. I'll say this as well. In the NFL, you throw into coverage too many times, there'll be more interceptions. You hear defensive coaches on every practice field we're on preach not giving up the big play, especially at the NFL level. They'll need to stay vigilant because they're definitely going to use that receiver to take the lid off this defense again.
On 3rd down, here's Burrow. He throws a bullet down the left sideline. That one's cut at the 10-yard line. And he's going to get this down to the 9, and that puts him in goal to go.
And the Bengals, 1st down. 1st and goal at the 9-yard line.
To throw again, it's Burrow. Chased out to his right. And he's able to get it to the 2 before the stop.
Gotta go for it.
Working quickly here. Burrow on the play action. Flushed out of the pocket. He's got the Cincinnati touchdown. The Bengals take a 13-point lead. McPherson to add the point after. Extra point sent right down the middle. And the Bengals double their lead to 14.
42. Jaguars 28. Evan McPherson to kick
Here's
off.
McPherson on to handle the kickoff. And he just sends this out and over the end zone, so no threat of a return. They're going to spot the ball up to the 35 to begin this drive. 1st and 10 coming up. Jaguars ready to take advantage of some good field position they've got here. Running it here with ETN. And he's into the flat for a gain of about 2.
That's the kind of yardage it's not going to kill this drive on the first play, but it does put you a little bit behind schedule. Now 2nd down becomes critical because nobody wants a 3 and out.
They'll run now on 2nd down. And he's caught after a gain of about 2. Look at Cam Taylor-Britt getting up there to track that one down.
This is one of those real modest gains, Kate, that I like as a call. Yeah, it's just a little more variety to your playbook. Makes that defense wonder. Those guys on the other side of the ball think a little bit. This dude's not just a receiver. He may get in the run game as well.
Here they come. This is 3rd and 5.
Sink right. Rip, 23. Here we go.
Looking to throw. Lawrence taking a deep shot here. Well, they had the look. Certainly didn't shy away from it, but couldn't connect. And now they're stuck facing 4th down. Full quarter to go, but they feel like they got to make their move now. They are going for this.
Red on red. Red.
Going on 4th. Here's Lawrence. Got his man. Thomas has it. And he has it into the red zone as he reaches that 20-yard line.
You know, Kate, we often talk about flipping the field in special teams, right? A kick return, a good punt. Well, an explosive play like that does the exact same thing. Look at the difference in field position by hitting on that shot. He's totally flipped the field and the tone of this drive.
And he sneaks this through the middle, maybe a gain of 2. Offense in the hurry up here.
17-yard line. A 3-yard pickup. Brings up 2nd and 7.
They go right back to him. Another carry for the receiver. And He'll still have some work to do now on third down as he only manages to get back to the line of scrimmage.
No gain on the play. Brings up third
Hey,
down
easy,
and
Ralph,
7.
Ralph. Hey, Ginger. Here we go.
They'll air it out on third. Big game coming, and Thomas snags another. And they're going to take this in for the Jacksonville touchdown. The Jaguars shave some off the deficit late in the quarter. Brian Thomas Jr., the touchdown. His second scoring catch of the game. That one splits the uprights. And the Jaguars chop the lead in half. It's down to 7. And just like that, we're back to a one-possession ball game as the kickoff is away. And that one flies right on past the end zone. Did not make an effort to even hit the landing zone, Brock. So they're going to gift him a drive starting at the 35. Good starting field position awaits the Bengals as they get set for 1st and 10. That one doesn't find its man, incomplete. That was Jamar Chase he was looking for there. So it's 2nd down coming up.
That's somebody they're going to look for if he has any space deep. That space, though, Kate, just disappeared between when he let that pass go and when he actually made it down the field.
Here we go.
Burrow setting up the play action. Taking a shot deep here. That's complete inside the 35. Touchdown, Cincinnati! The Bengals lengthen the lead at the end of the 3rd. From Sid Luckman in 1943 to Drew Brees in 2015. We've had 8 quarterbacks throw 7 touchdowns in one game. And now we have a 9th who's accomplished that feat as his dominance over this defense continues. His kick is good, for the moment at least, as we've got a flag down on the field. I think they're going to get him for hitting the kicker. Well, you can't do that. Got to avoid hitting the kicker. And because of that, the kickoff will be coming from midfield. Here's McPherson on to handle the kickoff. Starting from the 5. Making some progress here. That's some good work on that run back, Brock. He gets this to the 33. All right, working from the gun to start. 1st and 10.
Hey, Lion. Hey, Ginger.
Lawrence working from the gun. He lobs this one up, looking deep to the right side. He almost threw another one. Back-to-back throws now that should have been picked off, partner, as he continues making risky decisions with the football. So play number 1 almost ended this drive. Let's see what play number 2 has in store.
Hey, tomato.
2nd and 10. Here's Lawrence. He's loaded another one up. That's complete inside the 35-yard line. And they're going to take this in for the Jacksonville touchdown. The Jaguars shave some off the deficit late in the quarter. Brian Thomas Jr., the touchdown. His 3rd through the air this game. On his little for the extra point. The point after splits the uprights. And the Jaguars chop the lead in half. It's down to 7. And just like that, we're back to a one-possession ball game as the kickoff is away. Okay, well, that one's over the 20, the landing zone, and almost everything else we got here today. So that football coming out to our 35-yard line. On 2. Good starting field position awaits the Bengals as they get set for 1st and 10.
11, Thomas.
Play action now, Burrow. Flush down now to his left. And after some relocating there, Brock, they track him down away from the pocket. And the drive begins with a rough first step there. That's going to bring up 2nd down. A very active quarter for us. Plenty of points in that frame as we reach the end of 3. The Bengals with it. They've got the lead, but this game is close. They step up to a 2nd and 11 here following the sack.
Gun.
Off the play fake, Burrow. Finds him on the crossbar. takes you out. And in a blink, they are off to midfield before somebody manages to stop him.
15 yards. That's good for a Bengals first down.
On first down, here's Burrow. Oh, he put some heat on this deep ball. Left side. Pass it down close. Touchdown, Cincinnati. The Bengals go up by 2 scores as they try to put this one away. T. Higgins, the touchdown. The 5th of the game for him, tying the NFL single-game record. That one right down the middle. And the Bengals double their lead to 14. Here's McPherson on to handle the kickoff. And he wasn't chancing a return there, putting it out on the back of the end zone for a touchback. Jaguars in a good starting spot here, coming up on 1st and 10.
All right, let's go. Silver.
Here's ETN to begin the drive. And he stopped quickly here, 2 yards on the play. We've got 2nd and 8. Offense in the hurry up here.
7-yard line. 2 yards on the pickup. It's 2nd and 8.
On 2nd down, it's ETN. And this is across midfield. They're going to stop him at that 45-yard line. The big play nets him 17 yards. And that'll be good for a Jacksonville first down. A dose of the hurry up here.
1st and 10 at the 45-yard line.
11, add it. Red.
Throwing on 1st down, Lawrence sends this to the end zone. And the defender comes away with it. And the Bengals take over once again after forcing his 4th interception of the night.
You knew it before this drive started, the field goal was not going to be good enough, but that meant the coverage also knew how to play it, how to concentrate, how to focus, and those defenders, they influenced that throw, and even more so, took it away.
Makes the catch, but does not do it in bounds. It looks like he came down on that sideline. 2nd down coming up.
11 and 12. Here we go.
Burrow to the air now. Look at that power, deep left side. Defender arrives right as the ball does, and the hit knocks it free. Incomplete.
Okay, this defense finally said enough, ripped up that script. They have seen him be way too productive. Time to start fighting him for every single throw.
11. Here we go.
Here he goes, 3rd and long. He's trying to go deep again. And we all saw it. Flag came out just before that one fell incomplete. They may still get some big yards out of this one. So they make the stop, but they do it with some illegal aid. The referees say there was interference that time.
This is why it is so hard to stop these offenses. It's hard enough to cover, right, obviously, without being penalized, but then you get a little bump, you get a little push, and now you get a 3rd down conversion via penalty. Hey, you like these results on 1st. That completion right there, right in the window where all options are now available to you on 2nd down. That playbook wide open.
They're lining up on the doorstep. 2nd and goal from inside the 1.
Here we go.
Going play action here. Burrow buying some time right. And he will score. It's a Cincinnati touchdown. The Bengals make it a 3-score game in the 4th. It's a Jamar Chase touchdown. Point after up and good by McPherson. And the Bengals stretch their lead to 21.
63. Jaguars 42.
Here's McPherson on to handle the kickoff. And he got all of that one out of the back of the end zone for a touchback.
At their own 35-yard line.
1st and 10 coming up. Jaguars ready to take advantage of some good field position they've got here.
Hey, run.
Shaking off the pick quickly. He's going to throw. He's going to try another deep one here. Oh, brother, it's another interception. And the Bengals are going to have possession starting at the 10.
I'll hear a lot of defensive coordinators say you've got to earn the right to rush the passer by doing work on the early downs. You know what this is, Kate? They've earned the right to be aggressive defensively with the work they did through 3 quarters, and this defense is cutting it loose.
That one's cut along the left sideline. And he's going to be sent out of bounds just after he crosses the 35. It's a 26-yard pickup there. And it'll be first down, Bengals.
You know I love those chunk completions. They're so critical. Those chunk plays, they lead statistically so often to scoring. And then when you get into a tight end and play action, it's just a little icing on the cake.
11.
First down, ball at the 36.
12.
Off the play fake, he'll throw. Throw came out right as the defense got to him. That's an incomplete pass. He's been a frequent target throughout this game, Brock. We've seen that coverage tighten up a little bit more on him every time the ball's thrown his way.
Well, hasn't taken him off the board completely. He's still beating them for some catches, but that heightened focus defensively does lead to moments like that one where what would normally be a catch falls incomplete.
He's got it inside the 25. And he is down all the way to that 15-yard line.
11, Mike. 12.
Bengals, first down. First and 10 at the 15-yard line.
Sticking in the air, it's Burrow. On the move, headed right. And they pick him off again. Through the defense he goes, room to burn. He's at the 30. Gets the 10. And this is going to be a pick 6. Touchdown, Jacksonville.
Dude, I know you've listened to me over the years praise and compliment offenses to just not go away from success. If you're running it well, keep running it. If you're throwing it, keep throwing it. Don't go away from it. Well, this defense, they're not going away from the pressure. And you see the dividends it's paid this time all the way for 6 points.
That one splits the uprights. And the Jaguars get it back to a 14-point game. A quick chance at redemption after that pick 6 as it's sent away. And he just sends this out and over the end zone, so no threat of a return. They're going to spot the ball up at the 35 to begin this drive.
I'm one, ready?
Good starting field position awaits the Bengals as they get set for first and 10.
11 MT.
After the pick, here's Burrow again. He's throwing deep to the left side. Big game downfield. And he's tackled with markers down. This one should be on the defense. So the penalty would have given them a lot of yardage anyway, Brock, but getting the catch, that makes it feel a whole lot better.
Look at his ability to not only work deep downfield through contact, but come up with the catch as well. You know, Kate, that's what scouts call competitive toughness. That's what a quarterback calls his best friend.
11 mighty. Here we go.
First down, Burrow to throw. He's looking deep once again. And disaster averted. He knocks away the deep ball, incomplete.
Small little jab there, finally landed by the defense. Able to break up one of these passes, but let's be real.
Here we go.
We know who's been landing the heavy punches all game long. Looks like they're going to keep being aggressive too, Kate. I love that. Stay on.
And the catch is made. Touchdown, Cincinnati. The Bengals have likely locked up the win right there. T. Higgins, the touchdown. His 6th of the game. That's the first NFL player to catch that many in one contest. Wow. That one right down the middle. And the Bengals stretch their lead to 21. Here's McPherson on to handle the kickoff. And that one flies right on past the end zone. Did not make an effort to even hit the landing zone, Brock. So they're going to gift him a drive starting at the 35.
30 left. Here we go.
First down throw, Lawrence. He goes back to him yet again. Complete. That play gains 15, and it moves the sticks.
I may love watching a great thrower, but I love watching a well-done route too, Kate. Make that guy think you're trying to stack him only to drop your hips and cut right inside. Some good work to help reset those chains.
On 1st and 10, here's Lawrence. That won't be caught outright. It's incomplete.
Those passes get more and more difficult as you try to get aggressive down the field. Those windows and throwing lanes, Kate, they're not open very long, and it only takes a little bit for a throw to be thrown off.
24.
Lawrence trying again on 2nd. Trouble brewing, and the Bengals bring him down.
Here we go.
Working quickly here.
A loss of 9 on the play. Brings up 3rd down.
13, Lou. Go.
3rd and long for him here. That's going to be an incomplete pass on the throw to the right.
That is just a nice stretch of some reps there defensively. Really one of the areas when you watch college game to the NFL game that there is a vast difference. And that's the tightness of coverage. These windows of opportunity are small, and they could not find a completion.
Here he goes. Got to have this on 4th down. He's going deep. And it's incomplete. They dialed up their best effort, Brock, but they come up empty. That's going to be a turnover on downs. 1st and 10 from the 41.
Here we go. Right 80.
Now Burrow. Going deep here for the end zone. And a catch is made. Touchdown, Cincinnati. The Bengals put up even more points in a win. T. Higgins, the touchdown. Another through the air this game. That one splits the uprights. And the Bengals continue piling on to this lead. Here's McPherson on to handle the kickoff.
The kickoff for Cincinnati.
And he's going to elect not to bring this one out, so no run back this time. We'll pick things up from the 35.
35-yard line.
Jaguars in a good starting spot here, coming up on 1st and 10.
Hey.
From the shotgun, Lawrence. Taking a deep shot there on 1st down. Okay, no luck connecting. It's incomplete. Following the incompletion, we stay at the 35. It's 2nd and 10. Here's a give to Etienne. He's unable to get away from that tackle. Good work by the defense. Nothing gained on 2nd down. This drive in jeopardy. Here's a 3rd and 10.
All right, let's go. Here we go.
They'll throw, 3rd and long. Trying to push deep downfield. And they really went for it on 3rd down, didn't they? But the heave falls incomplete. Now they're facing 4th down. They're going to go for it here, trailing in the 4th.
Hey, run. Here we go.
Desperation time here on 4th. Maybe a bit of desperation. Here's a deep shot. Caught at the 20-yard line. And they're going to take this in for the Jacksonville touchdown. The Jaguars putting up points in a game decided.
I know you got to mix your looks defensively. You just can't play all zone coverage, and sometimes you got to play man-to-man. But with the receiver, with that kind of speed, that is scary, and he just made him pay.
Offense and Lawrence getting ready for this two-point try.
Gun. On red.
All right, they're going to throw for it. And he is going to get in. That's going to cut a couple more off of that lead. Oh, it's a favorite of NFL teams and armchair quarterbacks alike, partner. The quick slant. It is so tough to defend that close to the goal line, and this time it works for 2.
It sure is. It's one of those plays that I think Bart Starr was running in the 60s, that slant route. When you incorporate it with the threat of a fade as well, that's when it becomes so effective. But you get inside that DB, you show the quarterback your numbers, and it's almost automatic for a 2-point conversion.
New slated downs to approach here from the 40.
11. Here we go. Right 80. Nice shot. 11 empty. Dot.
Oh, Brock, look at this. He's setting up to throw it. Taking a chance to the end zone. And look at the footwork there. Touchdown. The Bengals keep adding to that. So we have a pause here inside 2 minutes. All reviews come from the booth, and they want to take one more look. Well, with that score right there, Brock, he has reached one of the pinnacles of playing quarterback here in the NFL. The most touchdown passes in a single game.
And I can promise you, after this game, he's going to do... I remember Peyton and Marvin having a back and forth after breaking the record. Neither of them wanted the ball because they knew it took all of them. And I promise you, after the game at the podium, he'll say the same thing today. It's his name in the record book, but this is an offensive explosion for a day.
At their own 35-yard line.
First and 10 coming up. Jaguars ready to take advantage of some good field position they've got here. Lawrence working from the gun. Trying to push deep downfield. This is caught inside the 15. It's a huge pickup on the play. And that will set up first and goal.
It's a gain of 57 yards. That's good for a Jaguars first down.
Hey, Lion!
They'll run, ETN. And that right there is the start of what could be a goal line stand. They hit him for a loss on first and goal. Trying to set this up quick.
Hey,
Brings up second and goal. At the Bengals.
On play action now, Lawrence. Looking right, and he finds him. And they bring him down at the 7-yard line.
A gain of 3 yards. It's now third and goal.
Lawrence on third and goal. Rolling left, buying some time. And it's incomplete on third and goal.
Oh, that was such an opportunity lost. They were looking for a way out without giving up any points on the series. And instead, he just couldn't quite hang on.
And this is caught. It's a Jacksonville touchdown. The Jaguars making the scoreboard look a touch better. Now, this one has been a long game, no doubt. But, hey, something positive to look back on there.
But they didn't quit, Kate, and I know that sounds a little cliche at this professional level, but it really is an important thing. This one will still hurt, but they showed some execution and fire.
And the pass is successful. That's a little momentum builder as they attack this deficit. Well, he just caught them the touchdown, Brock. Defense obviously aware of him as they line up for two. How did they lose him? How did they get it right back to him for the conversion?
Because he's that good. In moments like this, Kate, it's not even about the play, it's about the player. And when you got a player of this caliber, you find every way to get it to him. And just because he scored the touchdown doesn't mean you don't go right back to that well. I love it.
Okay, well, that one's over the 20, the landing zone, and almost everything else we got here today. So that football coming out to our 35-yard line.
On one, ready?
Good starting field position awaits the Bengals as they get set for first and 10.
Dot. 11 MT Kate. 11 MT Kate. 11 mighty. 11 mighty. Dot.
They're going to pass it here. Oh, no, they get him yet again. Devin Lloyd making the play. And he takes it in for the touchdown. Great defensive effort late, even if this one's decided. Went to the oh-well one too many times, Brock, and this time the defense was ready for it.
Now, you make as many catches as he has in this game, you're going to attract some extra attention. They knew it was probably going his way in the near future. They had somebody there waiting for it that time.
And that was probably their last gasp. It's intercepted. Picked off by Dax Hill. He's at midfield. The 30. And that is 2 points the other way as he takes the pick the entire way back. The time making this all but impossible, but they're going to try for the onside kick here anyway. And that's the Bengals who are on that one. And that's a wrap on this ball game. And he's able to reach the 40 on that play. First call here coming from the shotgun.
11 MP. Here we go. 12. Dot. Ready? Let's hot. Dot.
Back to work they go after the interception. Going all the way to the end zone here. He intercepts it. That is exactly what they needed. Travis Hunter reels in the pick. And the Jaguars will be set up at the 20-yard line following that interception.
Well, they're in danger going back to somebody who's already done damage in this game. He makes himself, well, he's a top target, but he makes himself a priority for this defense to defend, and they jumped on that opportunity.
Easy, read him. Hey, run. Here we go.
Throwing on first down, Lawrence. Maybe a bit of desperation. Here's a deep shot. And that one hits the ground incomplete. A single second left now on the clock. That one was intended for Travis Hunter. And now they face second down.
Well covered on that play. Really not a large window for him to sneak that throw in.
All right, one more snap to play here.
Hey, Lion. Turn. Here we go. Hey, Jupiter.
On the run, it's ETN. And they're going to bring him down after his play rips off quite a chunk of yardage there, up to the 30. So the Bengals take this one on the road. And it was a game for fans of high-scoring football, wasn't it? I know Brock was enjoying seeing both of these offenses work, and really not a lot to dislike from either group. Just one side working at a slightly better clip than the other. That was the difference in the win. So for my partner Brock Heward and our entire crew, I'm Kate Scott saying this has been the NFL on EA Sports. The Bengals emerge as winners as we bid farewell from Jacksonville.